Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. This is the Monday, November 29th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Saturday and Sunday the weather was certainly pretty nice, albeit a little bit on the cold side. And some interesting weather is waiting to greet us here as we get back into the regular routine. Now today we'll just begin to feel kind of the outer effects of our next system. But this is going to be a pretty dynamic system that rolls through Tuesday into Wednesday. And then some interesting possibilities next week. I'll get into that here as we go through the video as well. Let's start off with the radar this morning. Not a whole lot going on, but we will see precip blossoming back in the plain states later today as our next system begins to take shape. Temperatures, sort of interesting this morning. Some residual pretty cold air in our region up into the New England states. In fact, most of the triad viewing area is well down into the 20s this morning. However, milder air here in the southern plains, and that's going to try to push our way. However, there's going to be a cold air damming scenario that unfolds, making temperature forecast over the next 24 hours or so very challenging. And then back in the Rockies into the northern plains, this is a fresh push of cold air. We'll get into that for the second half of the week. Here you go in terms of watch warnings and advisories. Winter storm products up for the northern plains, another big winter weather event coming for that area. The green shaded counties, which will include all the mountains and some of the foothills, that's a flash flood watch for the upcoming storm system. Here's a look at also the severe weather possibilities today. The lower Mississippi Valley is the area under the gun with severe weather. Could extend into western Alabama as well. And here's the Day 2 Convective Outlook. We're going to have to monitor for some severe weather possibilities around here tomorrow night, Tuesday night, into very early Wednesday morning. So that'll be one thing we're watching. The other issue we're watching is rain. I still think this is a good rain event for the mountains, sort of a widespread 3 to 5 inch type of rain for the mountains and the foothills. The mountains will taper off as you get away from the higher elevations in the foothills. However, I think for the I-85 corridor, this is still at least a good 1 to 2 inch rain event, maybe some localized higher amounts. So let's get into it. Today, there's the upper air chart. System, now the core of the system still back in the plain states. That'll swing through tomorrow night. This is 1 a.m. Wednesday morning, a negative tilt trough moving on in. And then some fresh chilly air with a trough for the second half of the week. So today, I think we'll see clouds certainly continuing to increase for the I-85 areas up to the mountains. Some drizzle is a possibility very late today, and then some showers a possibility with time tonight, especially mountains and foothills. This is 7 a.m. Tuesday morning. Let's go out to 7 p.m. rather, Tuesday evening. I do think, again, Charlotte, the Triad up through the mountains. Some showers are a possibility from time to time tomorrow. The heaviest rain during the day tomorrow will be mountains and foothills, but then that rain will pivot eastward as we get into tomorrow night. There's 1 a.m. Wednesday. There is 7 a.m. Wednesday. So that band of heavy rain, or heavier rain at least, will shift eastward. That's when the heaviest rain will be for Charlotte. The Triad over toward Raleigh is Tuesday night. And that's when there's the thunderstorm potential as well. Again, there's going to be that retreating wedge type of boundary, and you have to watch right along that for severe weather possibilities as well as farther south into the warm sectors. So we'll watch for some low-topped severe storms, maybe a few spin-up tornadoes tomorrow night into very early Wednesday morning. Then the system is gone very early in the day Wednesday. So I think after daybreak the rain's pretty much over, and we'll see some clearing. Pretty breezy day Wednesday, and then here we are Thursday, some chilly type of weather with a lot of sunshine, highs upper 40s to low 50s in the Piedmont. Same deal Friday, same deal Saturday, and Sunday another clipper will move through. Maybe a few more clouds Sunday, but I still think the rain chances and the precip chances with that clipper Sunday pretty limited. Now let's go out to next week. Here's what the GFS is showing for the next system. This was the 0Z run, 6Z run just coming in. Didn't have it in time for this video. But the 0Z run, that's how the GFS looks. But look at the European. Uh-oh, that is a winter storm for parts of the southeast. Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Now the GFS, again, it's farther north with everything, so it's a rain event for Alabama, Georgia, the Carolinas, and Tennessee. Some snow with this one back into Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. Again, this is the 0Z run. Haven't seen the 6Z run as of yet. But the European cranked a pretty nice winter storm from parts of the deep south on over to the Carolinas with that system. So this is the system I've been discussing with you for a while, that system out there early on in the first full week of December, and that's it. It's still there on the modeling. I do think there'll probably be a system Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. I do think there's a chance somewhere in the region we'll see some wintry precip out of that system Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Where? Don't have a clue yet. We're dealing with a feature that is going to have to depend on how it interacts. The two branches of the jet stream interact, exactly how everything lines up. And really, it's not going to be completely clear until we get to the upcoming weekend, probably, how that system next week will behave. But it has my interest piqued, and I'll certainly keep updating you in the video and the discussion products here as we go through this week. All right, thanks for watching. Everyone have a wonderful day today, and God bless.